Hey, I'm coming to y'all raw and real. Multitasking. I'm doing a little gloss on my hair. 31 days until we're out of here. And today, I'm feeling really good about things. I'm always going to feel anxious. That's not going to go away until I'm there, until I'm sat. So I'm okay with that feeling though, because I think it's normal to feel that way. But I feel really good. I feel more energized because I've been consistently walking every day, like I said in my last video. And I've been actually upping how much I'm walking. So today we walked 3 miles. We're typically walking 2 miles. Today we walked 3 miles. And when I first started walking, I started this a month or so ago. When I first started walking, because I have not been active, I was out of breath. When I would walk and talk, I would get out of breath so quickly. But now I have much more stamina and I feel like my body's just getting used to actually moving, that activity. So that feels really good. And I'm just really feeling good about everything. If you're someone that's on TikTok, you probably know all about TikTok Shop. So I do TikTok Shop and I've decided to start taking chunks out of a few days a week, maybe like an hour or so, and just batch recording a bunch of videos that I can post on my TikTok Shop so that I can try to generate money. That's another way that I can make money. And even when I get to Albania, I plan to use a VPN so that I can still be on the American side of TikTok, because I think that's the only way that you can sell and make TikTok Shop commissions. So I plan to still be on that side of TikTok so that I can continue to do that. And I have a lot of stuff that I'll have with me that I got from TikTok. If I'm being honest, almost everything I have, clothes, personal items, skincare, I got from TikTok because I get so much stuff from there. I either get it free or there are times that I buy things as well, but for the most part, I have just so much stuff from TikTok Shop. And even if you don't have stuff from TikTok Shop, they have everything. So more than likely, something that you just have laying around the house or something that you use on a regular basis, you can find it on TikTok Shop. So that's another one of my plans to keep that going. That's something I do right now, and I do make money from it. I don't make as much as I would like to make, but I want to try to work on that and try to capitalize on that as much as I can. But I know that things are weird right now. Times are hard. People are being really mindful about what they're spending, and I get it. I really do. But I'm just going to do the best that I can. Last week, I sent out all of our birth certificates and marriage license to get apostilled, and I got all that stuff back today. Literally, my husband's from West Virginia, so I had to send his to West Virginia. And I got them all back today, which I thought was pretty cool that I sent them all out the same day and got them all back the same day. So that's nice to have that already taken care of. There are some things that I'm not going to be able to do from here, but I'll have to have that done while I'm in Albania. But that's possible. It's not impossible to do that. You can figure that out. I'm planning on hiring an attorney to help me with things like that. I'll worry about that when that time comes. Because I did get my FBI background check, but the problem with that is I got it like now it's probably been about 3 or 4 months, and they only have that valid for like 6 months. But I'm still going to take it with me. I already have it apostilled and everything. I'm still going to take it with me, and we'll see what happens. So worst case scenario, they say, oh no, you got to get an updated one. That's fine. Oh, I forgot. I was like, what was there? Something really big I wanted to share. Couldn't remember what it was. I feel a lot better about my cat, about taking my cat. So today I took him to the vet to get his rabies, his microchip, just his regular stuff. And then I know I have to have the microchip and the rabies. So I got that today. And I wasn't sure how he was going to act because I went to do it last week. But when I went to the vet, it was closed. There's just a walk-in clinic. So you can just go in on one specific day. They were closed because I think it was Good Friday. I think that's why they were closed. And when I was driving over there, he was meowing the whole time. Meow, the whole time. And I was like, he's going to do horrible with this. Like, it's going to be a struggle. He was meowing the whole time, but he wasn't like scratching, trying to get out of his carrier. So that made me feel a little bit better because at least he wasn't doing that because he has done that before. So today, though, he did that this whole time, the whole drive over there. It's right around the corner from my house, so it's not a far drive. I think maybe it was just the car ride because my car is a little loud. So it may have been just a car ride. But anyway, he, the whole ride over there. But when we got there, quiet as a mouse. And we had to wait for about probably 45 minutes to an hour because it's a walk-in. So, you don't get right in and out. Quiet as a mouse the whole time. And I don't know if it was because of all the other pets there and all the noises and the smells. I'm not sure. But I'm hoping that that's a good sign because I'm hoping that, in the airports and stuff like that, he'll be the same way. Quiet and just like not making any noise. But we'll have to see. But yeah, quiet as a mouse. The whole time, they took him back. They said that he was so good. They can't believe he's 11 years old. And they loved him. I was like, but he's a good cat. He's really, really a good cat. So I'm not surprised about that part. But quiet as a mouse. Once we got there, I was like, okay, cool. It made me feel a little less anxious about that part. And another thing I've been thinking about, I have friends that like I grew up with, went to high school with, and we don't really talk. We're not like enemies or anything, but we really don't talk. But I did want to try to like maybe catch dinner or lunch or something with them before I leave. I reached out to one of my friends and asked her if she can like ask them if they would like to do that. And I haven't heard back from her, but it's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. If it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. But I definitely would like that to happen. I'll show you something, though. This is a picture that we took back in 2009. This when we all were friends. Like, all of us, we were tight. We actually went to a portrait studio. I think it was Walmart or something. And we all took, like, a picture together as friends. And we did Ohio State, and then we did one with just whatever we wanted to wear. And the picture that I have is a little tarnished. So this is us. That's me in the middle because I'm like the tallest out of all of them for the most part. I don't know. I was the tallest, but I'm not sure why I ended up in the middle. But I'm in the middle in the front. I was in the middle in both pictures. I don't have the other one with me. But there's me. And then these two friends right here, these two beautiful chocolate ladies right here, those are the two friends that I wanted to get together with and hang out with. And then this girl right here. This one right here, she, none of us really talk to her. And it's not really a problem. I don't have a problem with her, but I just, see her on Facebook when I had Facebook, my old account. But I don't have a problem with her, but I don't think she talks to the rest of them for some reason that I know nothing about and had nothing to do with. This right here. Now she's a long story when it comes to me. She's actually my ex-sister-in-law's sister. And me and her were so tight back in the day. We were like, we called each other sisters. We didn't even call each other, friends. Maybe I'll go into that whole story another day. If y'all would like me to, let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's a long, kind of weird story. And when I say weird, I don't feel like I'm the weird part of it. And if I ever go into it, you'll understand why. Anyway, me and her don't talk at all whatsoever. And I have no hard feelings against her. Although I should, but I don't. There's that. And then this right here, this is, now she is the cousin of these two girls. We were never really close because she was kind of younger than us. I was almost like, I was friends with these two girls. And these two girls introduced me to all these girls. I'll put it like that. That's how that went. Except for this one. Like I said, she was my ex-sister-in-law's sister. So, yeah. I love all these ladies. I wish them all the best. And I know that I'm about to move to another country and I'll probably never see them again. And I feel like this is a part of like my process. Because like I said before, leaving friends behind and family behind, it might not, like right now, I don't really care about it. But I feel like later on over time, it may hit me when I see how they're doing, if I'm able to like stay connected with them or in touch with them. I'm connected with some of these people on Facebook. So that's really the only correspondence or only communication that we have, which is good because I'm still able to see that they're okay, that they're doing fine. And that's enough for me. But if we do get to hang out, I'll maybe try to do a video about it. If they are open for it. If not, I'll come in and talk about it and, share how the experience was. But I just wanted to bring that up because I was sitting here at this desk and I was like, what all do I want to share? What do I want to share on this check-in? And I looked over and saw that picture and I was like, okay, that's a great thing to share. And it's an interesting thing to share because of at least one of the people in that group of people is interesting. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, leave in the comments if you want to know that story. I'm not giving anybody's name or anything like that. You barely can even see the picture. Like, her is almost scratched out. I'm not sure why, but that's probably a good thing because you wouldn't know who she is. So, and I don't, like I said, I'm not giving any names, but if you want to know more details about my experience with her, leave it in the comments because I'll be happy to share it. I don't know when I'll share it, but I'll be happy to share it at some point. But anyway, I am going to sign off. This is day 31, and I will be back tomorrow for day 30. Thank you for tuning in.